Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tarot by Melissa, and in today's video, we're going to be looking into why did they go ghost? So in this reading, we're going to kind of take a look at, what is going on with this person on your mind who went ghost or went silent on you. Why did they go silent? Let's kind of take a look at it from their perspective and see if we can get you a little bit of clarity. Getting into our disclaimers, keep in mind that this is a general reading. So with that being said, some messages may apply quite specifically and accurately to you while other messages might not. You always want to take these general readings with a grain of salt and keep in mind that if anything's feeling kind of confusing or doesn't really feel like it adds up to your specific situation, then it may not be your message. So don't allow it to get you upset. Simply release it and let it go. Take the messages that resonate with you, leave behind the rest. If you did want to book a personal reading, any of the details on how you can book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get into our reading selection. For today's reading, you're going to have a choice between 3 different groups. For group 1, we're working with the Romantic Tarot and this Caro White Purple Crystal. For group 2, we're going to be working with the Housewives Tarot and this Smoky Quartz Crystal. And then for group number 3, we're going to be working with the Artist Inner Vision Tarot and some Spirit Quartz. So I want you guys to go ahead and take a deep breath. Think about your person and why they went ghost and what you need to know. Go ahead and select the deck or the crystal that you all are feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will take you to your chosen reading. See you there. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you guys selected the Romantic Tarot and this little Caro White purple cube, this will be your message. So today we're going to be looking into why did your person ghost you? Why did they go silent? And we're actually going to begin by taking a look at kind of the dynamics at play between you and your person. So kind of your energy versus theirs, the joining energy between you, and then we're going to transition into the second part of the reading where we're going to take a look at, a little more in depth why they went silent. So keep in mind, guys, these are general readings. They may or may not apply to you. As a best practice, if anything feels confusing or it doesn't feel like it fits your situation, simply release it and let it go. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. So, pile 1. Why did they ghost? Let's look at the joining energy of this connection right now, Spirit. Why did this person go ghost? Let's look at the joining energy. Okay, so we have, third party. Okay, well, let's take a look at the energy of my viewers for pile 1. Where do they stand with regard to this connection? We have uncertain. And let's take a look at this person and their energy, please, Spirit. Where do they stand with regard to my group 1 viewers? We have romance. It's interesting because it's like there's clearly something that's driving a wedge between you and this person. Okay, something that I think you guys are feeling a little bit uncomfortable with. Let's see. Clarifying with the tarot, Spirit, let us know what else is going on. So clarifying this energy of the third party. Joining energy of this connection, please, Spirit. The Queen of Cups. Clarifying this energy of uncertain, please, Spirit, for my viewers. 6 of Swords in reverse. Oh, yeah. And clarifying the energy of this person and their energy towards my viewer, please, Spirit. This is the 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Ooh, and we do have an Ace of Swords. You see like that kind of bloody energy? It's like, I feel there's been some sort of clarity that's recently come through. I think specifically from your person's side. And I feel like obviously we're asking why they went ghost. So it's pretty clear to me that this is a person that probably cut things off. But that's kind of what I'm getting with that Ace of Swords. It's like they had some sort of moment of clarity where they were like, I have to cut this off right now. So, general energies, let's take a look at what I'm seeing here. So, there's definitely something between you and this person. It's making me feel like this person has a third party situation, or they're talking to someone else, or they may have like another, like more established relationship in their life that is coming between you and this person being able to actually build and cultivate something more. This the Queen of Cups being here is interesting because it does tell me that there is like this emotional connection between the both of you, but I'm also kind of feeling like there's an energy of like this person, or maybe even you, it's the joining energy, but there's a dynamic here where I feel like somebody in this connection really leans on the other one for like therapy or like emotional support, or, like this person feels like they can go to you with all their troubles and you're just like this kind, compassionate heart that they can like, I don't know, just like unload that stuff onto in a sense. I also think for some of you, the Queen of Cups could signify whoever the third party is. It could be somebody that this person is already in a connection with, and there's an emotional connection there. You guys, I see with this uncertain and the Six of Swords reverse, it's like I see you guys really in turmoil over this situation, feeling really confused. I think even prior to the ghosting, you guys were probably feeling a little bit uncertain or mixed up about the situation. Not sure what you want, maybe not sure if this aligns with your values. And with the Six of Swords, it's this energy of kind of being stuck, feeling like you're stuck in the same place with this person on a loop, never really being able to progress forward in a more positive direction or in a more calm direction, especially with mentally calm, right? It seems like with the way this person is like gripping their face like that or gripping their head, it's like there was something here or is something about the situation that continues to like weigh heavy on your mind because it's confusing you. And it could feel confusing because it seems like this person definitely was someone that you guys were seeing eye to eye with. Like they were seeing eye to eye with you. They definitely see you as like a romantic option, and there is this emotional connection here, but there's a lack of progress. So it's kind of like the connection is not aligning with the action that should be following with that. So this person right now with the Two of Cups in reverse, it's like they definitely see the two of you as not really being on the same page. They definitely see you guys as not maybe wanting the same things out of the connection. Maybe that's why they cut things off kind of cold turkey, or it could just be a sudden realization that this person has come to. Yeah, like we have the Moon card here. I feel like this person was like escaping through you a little bit, or this can be like a very dreamy kind of escapist. It's Pisces energy, kind of escapist energy with relationships, where it's like we're not really dealing with whatever the thing is that's bothering them, the root cause of whatever's bothering them. It's like they're just escaping into this like situation with you where like you make them feel better. But I think they've recently had a moment of clarity about things. Thus why they've ghosted. So we're going to build, I just want to do a couple more cards here, and then we'll kind of get into more of their energy specifically. So a couple more cards, Spirit. What else does Group 1 need to know about the dynamics of this connection with this person who ghosted? Joining energy, please, Spirit. Here and now. Show me the energy of my viewers, please, Spirit. You have stability. Yeah, that's the issue for you, is this is an unstable connection. And show me the energy of this person, please, Spirit. Okay, that makes sense. We also have financial issues as well. So I feel like part of it could be that this person, the third party energy could be them like still wrapping things up with an ex, like an ex-spouse or an ex-partner, someone that they have children with. I'm also wondering if you and this person may not have been on the same page about children specifically, or like, wanting children, how to raise children. There's definitely something here about like children being a key part in why this person may have walked away from you. So whether it's like you guys didn't share the same values there, or whether it's like they have children and they're thinking about their children with the decisions that they make, that could be part of it. Finances are tied into that as well. But yeah, I think that part of the problem here from your perspective, Group 1, is like there's a lack of stability within this connection, right? Like this person is leaving you feeling really confused and really unsure about the future. And with that lack of foundation, that lack of stability, I can see why you would be thinking a lot about it, or this would be making you feel anxious or uncertain. So, yeah. And then with here and now, it's like this is about somebody in this connection already has someone, right? There's someone else involved here. I feel like that card is just kind of confirming that. So we've kind of taken a look now, group one, at the energy of this connection. So let's move into this person's energy next. I want to see a little bit more from their perspective here. So we have heart-to-heart conversations, and then we have dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. So it's kind of interesting with that third-party energy and the heart-to-heart conversations. It's like going back to that Queen of Cups that we saw, right? This person, it's like you were the person they could talk to about anything, right? They felt very comfortable opening up to you. It's like that therapist energy that I was picking up on at the beginning of the spread. But with this dog spirit coming up, there's a question here about where their loyalties lie. And, when we're dealing with this like third-party energy right here, I think that this person, there's something about being disloyal to that other person that's really significant to them. When I see the dog spirit as well, I think of a person who is generally like, okay, so I'm a dog lover, but when I'm seeing this archetype here, it makes me feel like this person is the type of person that's really friendly and like kind to everybody, right? Like golden retriever energy sometimes, even though this is not a golden retriever clearly, but it's like I feel like their loyalties are kind of scattered. You know what I mean? Hopefully this is making sense what I'm trying to say. I just feel like whoever is the third party is the person that they feel that they're supposed to be loyal to. Like that person is their boss. That person is their, their owner in this situation, metaphorically. Does that make sense? All right, so let's continue. Tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit. Why did this person ghost? My group number 1 viewers, please. Why did they go silent? Why did this person walk away? Why did they go silent? Why did they ghost my pile 1 viewers? Why did they go ghost? Four of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. We have Death and the Nine of Pentacles coming up. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. It is in reverse. Okay. I'm going to pull some clarifiers here, from Spirit, please. All right, so Spirit, tell us a little bit more. Why did this person go ghost? Tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit. Why did this person ghost my pile 1 viewers? What else does pile 1 need to know? Do you see this coming up again, you guys? That's crazy. Third party energy. Clarifying this 4 of Swords, please. Clingy. Okay. Now they're uncertain. We also have validating feelings here. See, it's like you, and we have loneliness. Yes. I think that this person, you helped this person to feel really good, right? Like you validated their feelings. You acknowledged them in some way. I don't know. It's giving like this person got dumped, or they were like felt abandoned by the person that they're truly feeling more loyal to in their life. And it's like, to me, it kind of seems like this person came back into their life, right? Like with the 2 of Swords reversed with the what are you doing? To me, it seems like they received a message from this person that kind of pulled them out of a stalemate, right? Like, I think this person has been a little bit on the fence about this connection as well, because it seems like they're spread thin with that third party energy that we got at the beginning, right? So it's almost like maybe they hadn't been in communication with this person for a while, and then this person reached out, like, what are you doing? Or maybe they made the decision to reach out to that person on their own. But it's like something else captured their attention. Someone else captured this person's attention. I think as well, like with the Four of Swords reverse and the clingy energy, this person, I think, Four of Swords is when we have to kind of take a step back from something. When it's in the reverse, it kind of can signify a time where we've rested and we've healed, and now we can come back out and like rejoin the world, so to speak. And so it's making me feel like this person really clung to you in the past, right? I feel like they really clung to you guys. They enjoyed the security and the stability that you provided them, and that emotional support that you provided to them, the heart-to-heart conversations that you guys would share, right? You are a part of their healing journey. But now it's like they're in this place where they are feeling better, and I think ready to re-engage with whoever this other person was that came back into their life. Maybe that person was there the whole time and you guys weren't aware of it. But to me, this clearly reads somebody who went back to like a third party, or there's someone else that's been involved here. We also have the Death card, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like this person also is having some anxiety over like letting go of this connection. I think this person is also having anxiety over being single as well, because the Nine of Pentacles talks about like typically a person who is just happy being single, happy being independent. This person may also be experiencing some changes to their financial situation as well. And I think a part of them doesn't really know yet, with this uncertainty energy being here, like what type of partner is the most ideal as they move through this big change. Because there's something big here with the Death card. It's like massive transformation in this person's life, probably with regard to their financial situation. And they're having to say goodbye to something. They're having to let something go in order to welcome in this new financial beginning for themselves. So that's kind of what I see, group one. Let me pull just a couple more cards here, and then we'll kind of close it out. So tell us a little bit more, Spirit, about why this person went ghost. Tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit, about why did this person go ghost? What else does group one need to know? The other thing I'm wondering too is if this person, felt like you were too attached to them in some way with the clingy energy. Yeah, so we have non-committal. They were never intentional about this situation, right? They were just going with the flow. We have flirting, light, fun, and entertaining, right? What else? We have all about the money. There it is again. Someone's primary focus is money. So their career and their finances are really significant and super important to them at this time, which also is playing a role. Entertainment. This one likes dessert for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes. And then we also have romance. Your emotional needs will be met with this connection. That's exactly what they like about you, group one. It's like you were supporting them emotionally. The sad thing is like they knew that they could get those emotional needs met with you, but I don't really see that they were totally invested in reciprocating that. It was more about like you were helping them through their healing, right? So this person, I don't think ever had the intention of committing. I think that they were just going with the flow, kind of like I was saying with the dog spirit. Like they're not loyal to everyone. They're friendly to whoever's friendly to them. That's sort of the metaphor I'm getting here. They do have financial matters that they're concerned about at this time as well, which pulled them away from you. But this as well, like entertainment. This is about this person like just kind of wanting to be entertained by you, or just kind of wanting to be indulged in whatever suits them at the moment, right? Nine of Pentacles, it's a very like independent kind of energy. It's somebody who doesn't really always, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like someone who really values their independence, really values being single, and they will hang out with people based off what they want in the moment. Like, I don't know if this is making sense, but I could just see this person being like, oh, pile one, I want to hang out with them because I know that I'm going to experience this, or this other third party that's coming into the picture. They seem really exciting in this type of way. Like, I don't know. I just don't see them as being super committal to anyone right now. It's more about them just like having fun and being entertained and satiating their curiosity for people while they build their empire or worry about their financial matters and things like that. So that's kind of what I see, group one. Comment below. Let me know how this resonates and what happened between you and your person. I would love to hear your story. I always love hearing from you guys in the comments around like how these readings line up with what happened in your personal life. But I hope that it was able to give you the clarity that you needed. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I'll see you then. Bye. Hey, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you guys selected the Housewives Tarot, sorry, the name escaped me for a moment, and this smoky quartz cluster, this will be your message. So today we're going to be looking into why this person went ghost on you. Why did they go silent? I want to start by looking into just kind of the overall energy dynamic and this connection right now. So you versus them versus the joining energy, and then we'll take a look at things from their perspective. Okay, so keep in mind, you all, this is a general reading. So if something feels confusing or it feels like it doesn't really fit your situation, just simply release it and let it go. Please don't shoot the messenger, because I'm just here to read the cards for you. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. Group 2, tell us a little bit, Spirit, about the current dynamics at play in this connection. We're trying to understand why this person ghosted or went silent on my group 2 viewers. So taking a look here at the joining energy between my group 2 viewers and this person. Ooh, we have depression coming up. Show me the energy of my viewers for group 2. Where do they stand energetically with this connection? We have one night stand. And show me the energy of this person. Where does this person stand with regard to my group 2 viewers and this connection? Why did they ghost? We have intimidating. Okay, let's take a look at some tarot cards for clarification. Keep in mind too, you guys, that sometimes those energies can be flipped, right? My intention for this reading is for this side to represent the energy of my viewers that are collectively viewing this reading. But you may find that you resonate with the other side of the energy, and that's totally normal. Okay, Spirit, so tell us a little bit more about what's happening with this connection and why this person went ghost on my group 2 viewers. Clarifying this energy of depression, please, Spirit. A lot of Ace of Swords in reverse. A lot of what I'm observing here is the energy of this connection being very dark or in the shadows in some way, right? If you guys look at all the images that are here, there's kind of like a shadow being cast on all 3 of them. An energy of darkness on all 3 of them. Clarifying this energy of the one night stand for my viewers, please, Spirit. Where do they stand energetically with this connection? Four of Pentacles in reverse, and clarifying the energy of this person with this intimidating energy. Where do they stand? Why did they ghost? 2 of Cups. Okay, well, that flew right out of the deck. All right. So the first thing that I kind of feel is like just looking at the energy between the both of you with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Depression card. I do think that both of you guys are probably not really seeing things super clearly within this connection. And I do think with this card, specifically talking about depression, I feel like I think both people are just not really very happy or feeling very optimistic about the direction that things have been moving in up until this point. It could be that someone in this connection is dealing with like a mental health problem, like a mental health concern, like depression or something else. But it feels like there's a lack of clarity here, a lack of understanding between the both of you with that Ace of Swords in reverse. I also think that there is clearly a communication problem here as well with the Ace of Swords in reverse, or you guys just not communicating effectively about what you're feeling and experiencing in this connection. I feel like this person, like with the Two of Cups, it does tell me that this person wants to come together with you, but I feel like they want to do it in a very pushy or like, like in a very pushy way with that intimidating energy. It's like this is someone who's fighting or feeling like they need to like defend themselves or feeling like they need to like, I don't know, be on the offensive in the situation for some reason. That might be something that kind of puts you guys off. Like it makes you feel uneasy, even though it seems like underneath of that, there is something about an emotional connection being here from this person's perspective with the Two of Cups. But for some of you guys, I kind of feel this person could be a little bit intimidated by you as well, right? So even though they are showing up in this Two of Cups energy in terms of where they stand with you, which is like they feel that emotional connection, they want the two of you to come together, they might feel intimidated by your energy and feel like they have to kind of be on the defensive at times as well, which could have been why they went ghost. It's so interesting. I just realized how you guys chose the smoky quartz, which can actually be a crystal it's said to help support with things like depression, anxiety, grounding, right? So interesting that you all were drawn to that. But yeah, it's kind of like that pessimistic thinking from your person's perspective of them either feeling like they have to force something onto you or them feeling like they need to be on the defensive. Like it's assuming negative intent instead of assuming positive intent. But when you're assuming like negative from the other person, the way you come across is not going to be your best. Does that make sense? So even though I feel like this person wants that emotional connection, they feel that emotional connection, it's almost like they're sabotaging it or keeping it at arm's length out of fear. Now, you, my viewer, this is interesting because you're in this energy of one night stand and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm wondering if you guys have already sort of released the situation a bit where you were like, you know what it was. We hooked up. We had like a short-term temporary connection, whatever it was for you. And I see you guys in this place of really like opening up and letting it go with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like there's an energy of not really wanting to hang on to this as much as maybe you once did in the past. And I'm also drawn to how this card is in black and white, which makes me think of things that are old, like old movies, old films, right? Like maybe for a lot of you guys, this is just a very distant memory at this point, or you're starting to kind of fade it out of your consciousness or level of care at this point. But I definitely feel for this group, like something about your energy, you're just kind of over this with this person. It feels old to you. It feels outdated to you. I feel like a lot of my group 2 viewers, you guys might just be watching this out of curiosity, you know, checking in to see like what's going on with this person. So let's continue with this. I'm going to pull one more deck for the check-in and then we'll look into things from their perspective. So tell us more, Spirit. Why did this person ghost? Tell me about the dynamics that are at play. What else does group 2 need to know to get their clarity? So joining energy of this connection. Okay, wow. Okay, we have addiction flying out. We also have acceptance and regret coming out. We are going to take those because I think it adds in to the story here. Show me the energy of my viewers, please, Spirit, with this one night stand and the Four of Pentacles. Where do they stand in this connection? We have, yeah, exactly. I feel like you guys are just done. I feel like you've already learned your lesson that you needed to learn from this person. It's possible maybe for some of you guys, this person has come back into your life because I do see this proper date energy here at the bottom of the deck and the Two of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if this person has shown back up in your life after ghosting and you guys are now just like checking back in to kind of see like what their intentions kind of are. Like why did they ghost to begin with, you know? Show me the energy of this person, please, Spirit, toward my group 2 viewers. Different pages. Interesting. But it's like, you know, it's interesting because with the Two of Cups, it's like this person does feel an emotional connection, but there's definitely a recognition on their part that like you guys are not on the same page with something, or you don't view something that's maybe really important to this person the same way, right? There could be differences in values. There could be differences in like how we want to label the connection. It could be that you guys were like, I just want to hook up. Maybe you guys just wanted like something temporary and this person wanted something more permanent. This person is ghosting because they see you guys as being not on the same page with something here. We have addiction, which makes sense. Like I could definitely see that maybe somebody in this connection, this person in particular, could be dealing with something like that, whether it's like literally an addiction with drugs and alcohol, or like other types of problems that are affecting the connection, maybe even things like depression, anxiety. We have regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. And we have acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. So I do think that the regret is more so talking about this person, because I do see them in this very like offensive sort of energy of like, I have to like be the fighter. Maybe they said some things that they feel like they shouldn't have. And they regret that. But I think you guys are kind of in this place of empowerment where you've kind of accepted that the situation is what it is. And I do feel like the majority of my pile 2 viewers, that you guys have really released this and let it go already. Like you've already accepted that like this person is who they are. I can't change it. It was what it was. I'm letting it go. So let's go ahead, group 2. We're going to move into the next part of the reading, where we're going to take a look specifically at why this person ghosted. We're going to look at it from their perspective, okay? So starting us off, we have 2 cards here. So they have the Butterfly Spirit, and we also have Calling in Your Soulmate. So I already kind of feel like for this person, part of the reason why they may have faded away from you has to do with the fact that they needed to make some sort of changes in their life, right? Butterfly Spirit, it's transformational energy. And sometimes going through a transformation can take a long time, especially if this person was dealing with things like, substance abuse, or dealing with things like depression, things that are really impacting their mental and physical health. Those are going to be things that take a lot of time. I do think that this person, remember, they're perceiving you guys as being on 2 different pages. So I think that this person, there's a part of them that hopes and wishes for, maybe the 2 of you to come back together. But I think just in general, this person is hoping and wishing for somebody who is on the same page as them, right? Somebody who is already coming into the connection. You guys have that emotional connection, but they also are compatible in some of the other areas that this person would like compatibility with, okay? So if that's not you, I think that part of this person pulling back is like them thinking, maybe I need to make changes on myself so that I can call in the type of partner that I want to be with. Okay, so let's see what else we get, group 2. Tell us a little more, please, Spirit. Why did this person ghost my group 2 viewers? Why did they go silent? Knight of Swords. That card always reminds me of Grease, the movie. Do you guys see that there? I see it there. Why did they go ghost? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have a Tower in reverse. I'm going to pull some clarifying oracle cards here. Tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit. Why did group 2's person go ghost? Clarifying this Knight of Swords. Ooh, okay. Clarifying this 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Third party. Clarifying the Empress in reverse, please, Spirit. Used. Yeah, see, at the bottom of the deck, we have quick start. So it makes me feel like you guys didn't, oh, God, let me the fuck. excuse my language, the F-boy energy. False promises. This person was very insincere. And a lot of it comes from them not understanding or knowing themselves very well, right? Like maybe you guys started off as just friends. There was a little bit of chemistry here. But I don't think that this person was really like intentional with the way that they treated you. And I do think this person is depressed or unhappy with something in their life, dealing with other issues, maybe even like this energy of narcissism. Maybe that's something they're dealing with in their life, you know, narcissistic tendencies. I don't know. I don't typically like to throw these types of things around on my channel because, you know, I feel like that term gets way overused, but it's here on the card. So if that resonates with you and your situation with this person, then maybe this is confirmation for you that this person might be a narcissist or have those tendencies. But yeah, it feels like this person, you and this person had a really quick start to this connection where it was like, you know, you guys had the one night stand energy in your side of the energy before, in this prior spread. So there's definitely this acknowledgement here that from this person's perspective, it started really quickly, but I don't think that there was like really a goal or like an aim or like an intention that they had around where it would go once it started. This could have started as and quickly burned out. Now, this person with the Knight of Swords, I do think that this person might run away when things get tough, or might run away when things don't go their way, okay? I think that this person also has a lot of admirers. You see these two little women here in the background, kind of with the hearts as they're looking at this Knight of Swords, right? I think they probably have a lot of admirers. There could be someone specific in the picture. With the third party energy, there could be someone specifically that they were connecting with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, that was a little bit easier for them than you were. Because again, this person felt like they needed to like defend themselves with you or be kind of more forceful with you. They perceived you guys as having an emotional connection, but being on different pages, and maybe it's harder to kind of get that emotional bond that they're looking for with you. And so I think that this person would prefer to be with someone with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, where they don't really have to put in that much effort and it's just like easier. Right? They don't have to put in work. They don't have to do a lot of changing. Even though there's like this acknowledgement that they need to change or that they're going through a change, this person might be going through a change that they're not even like realizing they're going through right now. But yeah, the Knight of Swords for me a lot of times can be, especially in a love reading, it can be somebody who can be a little bit ambitious or like sometimes combative, or they like to debate, you know, verbally, but I've also seen it be somebody who runs away. I do think this person with the Knight of Swords probably does have the capability to be like really cutting with their words, especially with it being clarified by narcissists. Like, I just feel like this person probably really drained you, group number 2. Like, they really drained you of your life force energy, because I think that they probably can be really intense when they communicate and might say things that are not always the nicest. But I do think that they run to other easier options when things get tough. Now, we also have the Empress in reverse, and we have used. So this person might have felt used by you. I think especially if you guys kind of cut things off after you just hooked up with them, I think that they probably didn't care for that too much. And with the Empress in reverse, it's like, I think they saw you as being very uncaring, or maybe kind of cold, or like not nurturing. There's also this energy like where maybe this person is looking for a wife or wanting some sort of wife energy in the people that they're connecting with. And maybe they didn't feel like they were getting that from you specifically. Yeah, this person has a lot of delulus here with the moon. But they know exactly what to say to win someone over. So I think with the Tower in reverse, there's an energy of them needing to rebuild something in their life as well. So maybe that's where this butterfly energy is coming in. But yeah, why did they ghost? It seems like this person just wanted something easier. They weren't getting what they wanted from you. So let's see. What else for group 2, please, Spirit? Why did this person go ghost? On my group 2 viewers, what else did they need to know about this person? All about the money. Someone's primary focus is money. So there could be Maybe some financial issues here as well that they're dealing with. No love here. Don't force what's not there. Exactly. Remember the boxer, the intimidating energy we had at the beginning. I don't think that this person felt like they were getting what they wanted out of you. Okay. What else? Side piece. Ugh. I hate that card. We also have play with this fire and you will get burned. So they felt like they were going to get hurt if they continued. But there's also this energy of them like having other people or having something else going on the side, right? The tower is here because like this person was not stable to begin with, right? Even if we look at this tower, it's like literally jello, right? That is not a very stable foundation. That is a lot of wiggling around, something that's easily, knocked over. Okay, so there's something about like the way this person portrayed themselves, the way they acted in this connection, that was not stable from the beginning. And I don't know yet if this person, it's hard for me to tell because we have this transformative energy, which tells me I think at least this person is wanting to call in a different romantic partner for themselves or someone that they feel is easier for them to connect with than you were, someone that's going to give them what they want in a way that maybe you didn't. But I don't know if they're really working on themselves in terms of them like rebuilding their own foundation into something more stable, right? It just kind of seems like they run away when things get tough. And I wonder if this person also used to be married with the Empress in reverse. Like maybe they're going through divorce or been through something where they tend to feel kind of used by women or or feminine energy people in general. Like, I don't know. There's definitely something here with that Empress in reverse that could be talking about like just their general attitude toward feminine energy in general. So I guess that's what I'm seeing for you, group 2. Comment below. I'd love to hear from you about like what went on with this person. Is there anything about this reading that kind of lines up with your experience with them? Comment below. Let me know. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading. And I'll see you there. Bye. Hey group 3, and welcome to your reading. So today we're looking into why did the person on your mind go ghost? Why did they go silent? So let's go ahead and jump right into your message. Just want to provide a quick disclaimer. Remember, these are general readings, and there may not be a situation where everything that I'm saying in this reading specifically applies to you. So as a best practice, if something feels ever like it's confusing you or it just doesn't feel like it matches with your situation, don't force it to fit. Just release it and let it go. You may need to pick another pile, or it's possible, that there's not a message for you in today's video. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in, group 3. So we're going to start first by taking a look at the energetic situation here between you and this person. So what's going on between you versus them, the joining energy of this connection. Then in the second part of the reading, we're going to take a look into why this person ghosted, a little bit more in depth from their perspective. So let's go ahead and jump right in, group 3. So tell us a little bit, Spirit, about why this person ghosted. First, starting with the joining energy of this connection. What are the dynamics here? Or what were the dynamics here? Joining energy between pile 3 and their person, please, Spirit. We have controlling. Show me the energy of my viewer. Where does my viewer stand with regard to this connection? We have flirting. And show me where this person currently stands energetically with regard to this connection. Direct message. Okay. Stuff going on in the DMs, apparently. All right, let's get some clarifiers here with the tarot, and then we'll jump into this. You all selected the Artist's Inner Vision Tarot today. Let's take a look. So why did this person go ghost, please, Spirit? What's going on? Joining energy of this connection. Clarifying this energy of controlling. Okay. We have the Four of Cups, but it's reversed. show me my viewers' energy. The Four of Wands. And show me this person's energy, please, Spirit. The Death card. We do have a Ten of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, which I read is coming up on your person's energy because that's the bottom deck of this Death card here. So I kind of feel there are like some power struggles within you and this person's connection. And I don't know, I feel like it has to do with like interest level with the Four of Cups in reverse. Like the Four of Cups is a card that can come up when either we're not really that satisfied with what's going on with the situation or we're just not into it, right? So it's here in the reverse, which is telling me that maybe there's something about like you and this person in the past not really considering each other to be an option, or maybe there was something about the situation that was unsatisfactory, whereas now it's like sort of turning a corner into being more satisfactory, or we're both feeling a little bit more open to the connection than we were in the past. But it's like there's a forced energy here. There's like a forceful energy here with that controlling card. There's something about between the both of you about like interest level or how into the person each other is. It's, I don't know, it's like hard for me to explain this. I hope it's making sense. But yeah, it's like maybe you guys are each wanting to see a certain type of behavior from the other person, or you're kind of both wanting to kind of have it a certain way. Otherwise, like it may not be the best option. And with you, my viewer specifically, I'm intuitively looking at this card. There's something about timing that's really significant for you. Look at all the clocks here. I feel like you guys are kind of in this place where like you're open like to a lighthearted connection with this person. You're like flirting with this person, but it's almost like the clock is ticking. Okay, like the clock is ticking. Like maybe this person hasn't done certain things or hit certain milestones with you within a certain amount of time. Or maybe things have just kind of been, the Four of Wands can kind of talk about like when things have just been the same. They're comfortable, right? So maybe things have been kind of comfortable or in kind of like a stable place with this person, but in the same place for a long time. And there hasn't been a lot of change or progress here. I do think that you guys are open. Like I think you're open to them like coming toward you with the Four of Wands. But you are like there's something about timelines or something about like the action being taken within a certain timeline that is like impacting the way you show up to this connection as well with the Four of Cups in reverse. Now your person is over here with the DMs and they have the Death card, okay? And they also have the Ten of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. We also have Justice in reverse here as well, and the World. So, okay, I'm getting a lot of messages here from this person. This person, I think, is going through something really big in their life, like a major shift in their life. The Death card is huge, right? Because this is all about like massive, slow, transformative change that this person is going through right now. They have recently closed out a pretty major chapter in their life. This could have been something with Justice in reverse where they were like legally impacted, maybe like a divorce, a separation of some sort like that. Or it could have just been like a karmic situation in which they really learned a tough lesson, right? And so with the Ten of Wands here, this is how they're kind of showing up energetically to this connection. This person, I don't think they're in a place where they want to put in a lot of effort, right? They don't want to do a lot of heavy lifting when it comes to this connection. Hence why we have this really low effort DM, right? Like this is already a little bit of a red flag to me, you guys, because a lot of times when we see people messaging on Instagram versus like getting your number, like it's just like giving me the energy of somebody who goes fishing for attention, or they're just very lazy and low effort. And it's not an excuse, but a reason, has to do with some of the stuff we just touched on that they're going through. Okay, so let's see what else. What other info does group 3 need to know about this connection? Please, Spirit, tell me a little bit more. Tell us a little bit more, please, about the dynamics at play so that we can understand why this person ghosted. Like, I don't even know if I feel like this person completely ghosted you. I feel like they're just like in and out of your life with that DM, direct message energy. Let's see. I feel like you guys might post on Instagram to like get their attention. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that vibe from these like dancers here with the Four of Wands. Like, I do think that you guys are open to like flirting with them or having more with them, but there's just like this energy between the two of you that like there's like a power struggle, a power dynamic issue. And like, I think it's coming from the fact that like this person really isn't doing anything about the connection. I think they're really in and out of your life. So joining energy, please, Spirit, for this connection. Remember, we're trying to understand, please, why this person is going ghost on group 3. We have spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Yeah, I can see that. Show me my viewers and their current energy with regard to this connection, please, Spirit. Balance. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And show me the energy of this person. Where do they stand with regard to this connection with group 3? Why are they ghosting them? Healing. Yeah. This person, they have a lot. You know, they have a lot on their plate right now. They are, I think, still moving through closing out an old cycle, right? And maybe something about that cycle is prompting this person to do some healing, some self-reflection. Maybe there is an energy of revisiting, you know, childhood wounds potentially. But there's definitely something here that they're having to kind of unearth in their life and shift and let go of in order to be able to welcome in a new beginning. And this could be something very emotional for them, right? With this death card, with all the water that we see here. But yeah, you guys, my viewer, one person is giving too much in this relationship. Balance. That's the issue here. And that's what I've been feeling this entire time. Like, I think that you guys are actually really open. I keep saying that you're open to this person coming toward you, but this person is not really doing that. And so, you know, there's this energy of you guys like reclaiming your power, trying to pull back your energy, or maybe recognizing that you're more like into it than they are, or you're more like putting energy and effort towards it than they are. Okay. But yeah, this spiritual lesson is interesting because you guys are both sort of learning something from each other as you move through this connection. Definitely seems to be something about like effort and power dynamics and things like that. So group 3, that's kind of what I see for the overall energy check-in. Now let's transition into the next phase of the reading. We're going to take a look at everything from this person's perspective specifically, just to try to understand like why they're going ghost or why they've been kind of fading in and out of your life. So we have the White Raven Spirit, which says trust in the magic. And then we also have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So yeah, there's that energy of like spiritual lessons and spiritual connections coming in. You know, this card can talk about a lot of things. So, I do think that this is referencing this person learning a spiritual lesson from this connection, undergoing some sort of a healing process through like some deep change or transformation that they're undertaking in their life. This card, though, can also talk about like when we are on a little bit of a different path with someone in terms of topics like religion and spirituality or philosophy, or even like family traditions and things like that. You know, cultural differences can come through with this card as well. So it's possible that those factors are impacting this person as well with regard to why they ghosted you. We also have this White Raven Spirit, which this card really talks about spiritual stuff as well, right? It's all about trusting that the universe is going to bring you what you're asking for, and to trust in the signs, the synchronicities, the things that are going on, those messages from spirit. I'm just seeing if I get another message. I kind of feel also like this person may just be really unique or different, or they might be wanting a partner who's really unique or different that really aligns with some of their views, their journey, their goals, their perspectives. I feel like that's also possible. But let's see. So what else does group 3 need to know, Spirit? Why did their person ghost them? Why did pile 3's person go ghost on them? Prince of Coins. The Tower. Wow. Temperance. Yeah. This person feels like you guys are very different in some way. With those religious factors, this card specifically, I almost always see that when there are some sort of really deep fundamental differences. And with Temperance in reverse, that's what I feel. It's like echoing. Let's see. We have the King of Coins here at the bottom. I'm going to do some clarifiers here. So let's continue. Tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit, from this person's perspective. Why did they go ghost? Why did they go silent on group 3? Why did they go silent, please, Spirit? Clarifying this Prince of Coins. We have non-monogamous. Clarifying the Tower, please. We have engagement. And clarifying this Temperance in reverse, please. Loneliness. But like there's still this energy of them checking in on you in the DMs. Ooh, we have cheating here as well. This person is sorry. And they do feel guilty for sure. Maybe this person's already married or with someone else. Yeah, there's like this choice that they have to make about what direction they want to go in. So why did they ghost? Group 3. Sometimes when I see religious factors come up as well, there can also be an indication that someone is married, right? Or they're in another connection. I do see a lot of indication of that here, especially with this engagement energy in the Tower. Like it's making me wonder if this person ghosted because they are committed to someone else or they decided to make a commitment to someone else. With the Tower being here, it could have been something that was really impulsive. I also think this person, if that's not the case, I kind of feel this person coming into a realization around like what type of connection that they want, or coming into a realization that this person wants to get engaged, right? With the Prince of Coins, the King of Coins, it's like they want to build something with someone. But it's interesting with non-monogamous being here because this makes me feel like this person had other choices or had other options or was like already engaged to like be married to someone potentially. I'm also kind of wondering for some of you guys if this person wanted more of like a non-traditional or wants more of like a non-traditional type of connection, you know, where they can have like multiple partners. I could see that with this energy as well. Yeah. I think as well, this person, there's definitely a financial issue coming up as well. Not an issue, but like with the Prince of Coins and the King of Coins, it's making me feel like this person is working on building their wealth or building their career or building their empire in some way. And so career and work are more important to them right now than relationships. I also think with this Tower card being here, there's something that they're rebuilding or repairing in their life, potentially a marriage, right? Remember at the beginning of the reading, we got this energy of like potential divorce with the Justice card in reverse, the World, closing out of a chapter, moving through a major change, right? So it's possible that this person feels like they want to rebuild with someone that they've already kind of been committed to for a long time. And so connecting with you is like them being non-monogamous and having like, you know, I don't know. I just kind of feel like with that Instagram card that we had earlier and this right here, I feel like this is the type of person where like when they're lonely or they're not satisfied with what's going on in their life, they like DM people, you know, like they slide in the DMs to try to like feel better or to like, you know, it's like micro cheating energy. You know what I mean? Especially if they are, it feels like they are already maybe committed to someone for a lot of you guys. And that's kind of what this is depicting, right? It's like cheating online, cheating on Instagram, sliding into the DMs to get attention from other people, things like that. You know, with the temperance in reverse, it's like, I feel like this person knows that they're not really going to want anything for real. They're just kind of not feeling good right now, and they're lonely or they're needing attention, and so they slide in the DMs and then they pull back their energy. Let's continue. It's possible too for some of you guys that maybe you were the one that was engaged, because this is almost giving secret energy. Like they found something out about you that really shocked them, potentially. Maybe that you've been engaged before, or that you're currently, like there's something about that for someone out there too, potentially. But for the majority of you, I kind of think this person was like keeping their options open, and maybe it was them that was really the one that was engaged. So let's continue. Just a few more cards, please, Spirit. Why did Group 3's person ghost them? Why did Group 3's person go ghost on them, please, Spirit? Friends. Okay. Maybe they just put you in the friend zone. That would make sense with that Four of Cups that we got earlier. Cheater. Yeah, they're makes a lot of sense. Okay, yeah. I think that this person had someone else, you guys. I think that they're ready to commit or take something else in their life to the next level. And I think when it came to connecting with you, this is their way of either like micro cheating or actually cheating. So it's possible with this friends card that they kind of put you in the friend zone, which would make a lot of sense with the Knight of Pentacles here, as well as with that Four of Cups in reverse that we had in the earlier spread, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles is a much more practical, kind of grounded energy. It's not really a romantic energy, right? So I could see this person still like coming in and out, wanting to like build a friendship with you. Or like putting you in that category of like, this is one of my friends that I sometimes talk to, and then I'll put effort into that friendship. But I feel like they're doing it with multiple people, not just with you. Yeah. It seems like they're ready to commit to someone else, and that's why they ghosted you. So that's what I see, Group 3. Let me know in the comments what's going on with this person, or what went on with them. Does this give you clarity around why they might have ghosted based off of what you know? Please let me know. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading. And I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.